Jen, your punchie picker, at my desk with a Monday haul. Sorry I didn't get one last week. Things have been busy. So today I went out. I had some things going on in the afternoon, and as soon as my eyes popped open, I was like, I'm awake. So I went, even wore a sweater to stand in line. It was chilly, but it's like close to 75 now. This is the where you dress warmer in the morning, and then as the day wears on, you start sweating. So whatever, it's that time of year. So how much did I spend today? I spent $29.83. So let's see. I think I got everything to sell except one item for myself. I haven't been looking. I've been just kind of glancing through the clothes. I haven't really like dug through them because I am so behind on listing clothes that I'm like, I'm on a buying clothes to resell freeze until I get this figured out. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So I bought a shirt for me. I do have to wash it. Funny enough, there is such an influx now, and if you thrift at all, if you resell, whatever, if you've been in a thrift store, you're seeing tons of Temu stuff and Shein Curve, and I know ordering those things can be really kind of weird on size and material, and you can look and try to figure it out, but it doesn't make sense. So this top I got is Shein, or is it Shein? I don't know. But I got this top, and it is kind of stretchy, but it's not as thick. And since we're coming into fall, I don't worry about that as much. I mean, I like to wear more cotton blend, of course, in the summer. And let's see. So this one says it's a 3XL, $4.99, so it was $2.50, and it's this green shirt that says California West Coast. So yeah. You know, I wash everything before I wear it, but I really like this color. You know, it's so funny. I used to really not like green, and now I really, there's only a few shades that I'm not crazy about, but this is so pretty. It's this mossy color, and look at the stretch in this thing. So, yeah, I might try that on at the end. I don't know. I'll decide. I picked these up, and then after I bought them, I'm like, where am I going to put these in my booth? Somebody's going to buy these. So these signs were $2.99 each, so basically $1.50 for each. I have seen these, again, mentioning Temu. I think that's where some of these come from. This says, your butt napkins, my lord. And the other one says the same thing, but it's got this. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. So yeah, somebody who has a cat and has a great sense of humor will enjoy these. Probably wouldn't put more than 5 or 6 on these each, is what I'm guessing. Almost forgot I got something down here on the floor. I looked down and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So there's this little stool. It's pretty heavy. I mean, the legs, everything's really sturdy. It's kind of like whitewashed and then a little bit chipped up. So I think it's more the effect, which I'm going to leave it because the bottom, I mean, looks like it wasn't painted. I don't know, but it has this very cool little floral tapestry. What are those? Are those, I can't think of the name of those flowers. You're all going to be shouting at me. Geraniums. That was a pretty quick recall. So yeah, we got the geraniums, and if you see the price, it was $5.99, so I paid $3 for this. So I'm not going to really like I said, do anything with it. I think if you look really close, there is a little scratch where the color kind of got scratched off of this mosaic on top. So I may take a little pen and kind of fix that. But I'm probably going to put this in my booth, I'd say for $14 to $16, and it will do really well. Love finding little stands and little pieces of furniture or little stools, because I don't have a huge space, and a lot of my booth is taken up by things holding other items. So I have a little bit. If you go back a couple weeks, you'll see my booth tour in the front. I have a certain area there that I can fit these in. In fact, I'm not sure if I'll be able to take this out this week. We'll see. You know the blue suitcases I got at a garage sale? And there was literally 3 suitcases, a little zip case, and then 2 little vanity cases. $2. I paid for all of those. I took those out. I am trying to sell them first as a set, and I was seeing anywhere from like $140 to $190 for the whole set. So I went ahead and cleaned them up really good. They were pretty dirty. They were all kind of nested in one another, so the only one that kind of had a little bit of scuffing and was dirtier than the others was the biggest one. So I cleaned them all up really well. I priced them, and then on the ones that didn't have the price, I put my vendor number, and then I put an X through the sale price. And then I put how many were there? 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have the price tag, and then I have 2 of 6, 3 of 6, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, 6 of 6. Because if something gets separated, it has to know where it's going to go. It's a very good trick if you happen to sell in a physical space where things are moving all about the store without your knowledge. These are pretty cool. One is still sealed. The other one is open, but everything appears to be inside. And these are by Dimensions. No. I was saying Dimensions because I'm used to that kit name, but this is Dimensional Kit by Cunningham. And these are the Little Ivy series. So these are very vintage. I'm guessing 70s. I don't know. I can only imagine. And there's no barcode either, so that gives you an idea. But basically what these are is it is a craft kit for a 3-dimensional decoupage art. So you have a frame and you have several copies of this. I think 3 or 4. And then there's a piece of kind of like plexiglass. I don't know what they called it in here because I looked at it. And then what you do is you're cutting out some of these figures, and then you're putting a little bit of a spacer, like almost like a double-faced foam tape that gives it that dimension. So I think these are pretty cool. I've sold maybe 2 or 3, and the box was literally half the size, but it was a Holly Hobby. So very similar to the style on this, similar in date. So I saw these and I was like, I have to get these. So these were, they were $4.99 each, so I paid $2.50. So I looked in this one because it has a rubber band on it and it was not sealed. But this one, look at that, it's still sealed in the plastic. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I'm just so taken by these. It's so cute. So this one, it looks like she's tending flowers outside with a little kitty. And then this one looks like she's in a greenhouse. So there's that one. Again, same concept. Now, I will probably be listing these on eBay. The only thing with old kits, especially if it involves glue or tape or other things like that, I always put in the description box, you know, because of the age, I cannot guarantee that the that the glue will be fine after 50 years. So 50 years, golly. Anyway, so that's the point, because these have like a little package of glue in them. And I think there's even a stick so you can dip your stick in and then, you know, glue it in that way. So, but most people who want these older kits, that's the least of their concerns. And very, very happy with that. I was trying to find a date on these. Boom. I don't know. I don't know. So, yeah, very happy with these. Oh, it was such a good pickup. I didn't buy a lot of stuff today. So when I saw it's funny because I saw the one and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I put it in my cart. And then I was standing there with somebody in front of me, so I was kind of like, and then I thought, well, let me look down a little lower. And then I found the other one. So make sure that you don't be like, wee, and run out of the store and you don't look at the other ones that are there. So, yeah, very happy with those. Put them on my bench. This is so cute, and I know this is a vintagey. I mean, it's made in China, but it's still a little vintagey. I might just try and clean up the box a little. These were only $4.99, so it was $2.50. And it is 12-piece china coffee cups and saucer service for $6. So you got a little one in your life, a little girl who wants to have tea parties. Oh, this is so cute. So you have little plates. And look at these little mugs. Isn't that cute? So this is the kind of thing that you can wash, and then you can have, you know, the little kids, they can actually put something in here. Oh, who as a kid didn't love drinking out of something small? Do you remember that? Now I'm not telling myself, but it was funny because you would get like a drink and then you would pour the drink in the lid and be doing. I loved drinking out of little things when I was a kid. In fact, I used to have, it was shaped like grapes. It was a little plastic container with the screw-on lid, and the lid had a string on it so you could wear it around your neck. And it had like the sugar, like purple sugar or whatever, you know, just basically sugar. And it's funny because after I ate that, I cleaned it out really good. This is going to sound so gross. I used to pour pickle juice in it, and then I would take it when I go out and be like, hey, it was an electrolyte. It still is an electrolyte. I was ahead of my time. So, yeah, I know. Are you all laughing at me or going, who in the world raised you? So, yeah, pretty cute, huh? So I think I will try and clean this up a little bit. Maybe try and get more of an effort in the date. You know what else I could do? I could just take this and just wrap it in like saran wrap. I might do that. Because you could tell this box, it looked like it got wet and then dried. And even the window here is like, whoa. Yeah. So, and of course, I got foam everywhere. I think I have another little, I think it's a tea set though. It's got the, sorry about the noise, that had like the little teapot and the sugar and the creamer, but it's very small. So, I mean, this is the kind if you think your kid wants to actually drink, and yeah. Okay, I wasn't much into the pretending. Like, put something in this cup for me. I got a sign. It says, Live, Love, Bark. I don't buy that many signs, but I do have basically a whole shelf that has dogs and little dog signs. And I think this would be nice there, and it was just $1. I did find 2 clocks. Sadly, I had to put one back because I have my handy dandy little bag of bags where I have my Marks bags in here. And then I have this, and in here is my gloves for the Goodwill bins. I haven't been in a while. I gotta get back. And some batteries. And I even have, I think, a Kleenex thing in here because my nose runs. That's a vintage one, too. So I was glad I did because I had 2. The one was like almost like a wooden flat, I think sailing ship. It was really cute, and it had the clock on the front. So I was like, yeah, that's nice. But it didn't have any kind of protection. You know, most clocks have have something over the face. This one, you know, if the hands are free, they can get really beat up in the thrift store. So it didn't work. It's funny because I put the battery in the and then I hold it up to my ear, and I heard I'm like, oh great, it's working. So I look, and the second hand's just so. And I was messing around with it to make sure it was on there right, and I'm like, I'm giving this too much time. So this other one would be so adorable in the kitchen. You know what? It's funny, no matter how advanced we get, and if you have on your on TV and your phone and your everything's got a time on it. The place you always look at the clock is your kitchen. I mean, I do. So I thought this would be adorable. So we have a fork, knife, and a spoon. Very cute. This is the second hand. Funny thing is it has the $3.99, so I paid $2. What am I covering, you ask? A Goodwill price tag for $5.56. Now, funny enough, I wouldn't have paid that for this. I mean, if I was going to put it in my house, I would, but you know, buying it to resell it, I would have had to sell this for at least $11 to $12. and I'm not going to sell it for that much. I could probably put 10 to 12 on this and do just fine. So that's when I say, depending on your cost of goods, what you're paying, you know, some of it can be pretty high, and you think, well, that's great if I'm going to put it in my house or buy it for myself, but no way am I going to have enough meat on the bones to make some money off of that. So I got 2 brooches. I've been ordering some brooches off of Temu. I have another order coming in soon, so I will have to show you those when they come in. I think I already did one that had like a little bicycle and some birds. I had an octopus and what else? I can't remember. But I do sell vintage pieces in my booth, and I also sell new. Now, when I package it, I put, if it's from Temu, I say new. So people aren't like, well, I thought this was vintage, and now I feel like I've been scammed. No. We don't do that. So, yeah. So that's what I do on that. These were both $5.99. Actually, one is for me. So we have this really pretty light blue tree. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, so I paid $3 for that. And then these are really cute. And these are for me. I forgot I got these. They're just these basic little, almost like little rhinestone sticks. Oh, I really like them. I'm all about the silver, you know. So, oh, one more thing. I got this little bag. It was $5.99. I didn't look at it super close. So I'm sure something is broken in it. So I paid $3, and there's camels. Now, I don't know if these come as a set. I think there's a donkey in there, too. People love little wooden figurines of different animals. And people might have their favorites like, frogs and turtles and dogs and cats and like ladybugs and, you know, but if you find an animal that's a little bit different, it's kind of nice because if people like that animal, they don't see it very often. So we have a camel. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about the story I saw here on YouTube about Amy Slayton and the camel and all that ensuing mess. Yeah. Oh, the donkey has a broken leg. We're going to have to put it down. Well, I got, yeah, these were together because these two are together, and there's a chain on this one, so I don't know. It was probably somewhere, but I could hook them back together and sell them as a set. That's fine. I'll pay $3. I mean, if I get that fixed up and it looks fine, I would probably put 12 to 14 on those, and I think they would do fine. Yeah. Well, you know what? We have a little nail here. So did the donkey lead all the camels? I'm confused. But I could definitely use this little nail to replace the one I have there. Look, he's missing a leg. It's not even broke. It's gone. He's adorable. Aww. Oh, well. Take what I can off of that, chain those together, price them, get them out to my store. I'm going to try and possibly film some footage. This coming Friday, our store is having late night shopping hours. We've done it in the past, but it usually ends up being more toward Christmas, like end of November, beginning of December. But I'm so dry. But this year we wanted to do one a little earlier, and the store the ownership has had a lot of stuff going on personally and otherwise. So me and the store manager have been kind of taking up the slack here and there, which we love to do. I mean, they're awesome people, so definitely going to do anything I can to make the store a success. And I've never really mentioned it before because every year when they do it that time frame, we're out of town. And I'm like, I really want to be there and volunteer because we close at 6 normally, so we're staying open till 9 that night. So those 3 hours, vendors have volunteered to work that of their own time. So me and the store manager are really working hard on the food and the ideas. So I might show you around and maybe do a little footage there and then pop that up the end of the week. Sorry. But it's, you know, it's nice to help them out. Me and the store manager are definitely close, you know, with the ownership, and they know that we're very good at what we do and we take things very seriously. So it was like, please take this, thank you, and hey, do you need anything? You know, and sometimes when you ask somebody to help, there's certain people you're like, do you have it all? Are you sure you're going to do this? What is it going to be? What are you going to... But with me and this store manager, it's kind of like, you guys got it, ain't gonna worry about it. So nice to have that confidence at my mall. So yeah, I'll probably get a little footage then. I know I've been a little skitty on videos. I'm gonna do a chitty chat one. I don't know if I've already uploaded or if I'm gonna upload it, but I've had a lot of stuff going on, so we could chitty chat. We'll do a chitty chat sit down video in my water. And then we can chalk, and I can tell you stuff that's been going on. Nothing like horrible bad. It's just one little thing after another. You know how life is. When it rains, it pours. So I want to thank you for tuning in and watching. If this is your first time, how'd you like it? Welcome. And if you're one of my oldies and goodies, thank you so much. You guys, there are people here that have been following me for over 10 years. I think it's been 11, a little over 11 years I've been on here. That's crazy. But I appreciate your support, you guys. It's awesome. It's like you're an old friend, always ready to be like, hey, you want to talk? So I appreciate that. And I will see you guys next time. Also, you know, the whole thumbs up and okay, there's other stuff popping up on the screen, so I got to go now. Happy picking. Bye.